What's going on, everyone? Make sure to drop some screenshots inside of the chats to let them know that we are not. Drop them OTC. Let's get it. Yo, what's going on, everyone? Happy, happy Sunday. Let me know inside of the chat where you guys are plugging in from today. Let me know. And as well, um, keep on dropping some screenshots to let people know that we are live. And if there's any questions, any markups you guys want me to go over, please drop them as well, either inside Telegram or inside Discord, and just let me know here in the chat as well. But talk to me where you guys are plugging in from today. Give me a second. I'm getting some stuff ready for everyone. But hope everyone's been having a great day. Today is gonna be just by myself. Um, all the Ottomans, I guess, they're on a special date without me, which is crazy, right? But it is what it is. We're here still running it up for the rest of the squad. Okay, I see Ohio in the house. Let's get it. I think North Carolina is in the house. Let me know. Right? But what we're gonna go ahead and do first, the way I like to start them, right, is starting with the news, right? We're gonna go ahead and do that. So we're gonna go to forexfactory.com, and the way I trade, what I look for, right? When I go to Forex Factories, just red folders. To be honest, those are the high impact news, which is gonna make the market move the most. Obviously, we all know New York Open, 6:30 a.m. Pacific time. That's when the market is gonna be moving as well, right? Volume kicks in. But for Monday, tomorrow Monday, we do not have any news with the dollar. Uh, we have the Canadian though, right? So if you someone that trade the Canadian dollar, if you're trading forex pairs, then you might get some movement, some volume kicking in right before New York Open, an hour before, right? And then on Tuesday, still nothing, right? Wednesday, we have FOMC meeting minutes. Now, this right here, guys, this is not your regular FOMC. So for those that are, completely degenerates, don't think you're gonna go into the market and see a lot of movement. No, guys, this is something I think minor. I don't think the market will really do a lot of movements, right? And then on Thursday, nothing. Friday, nothing. So I'm guessing this will be like a slower week when it comes to news, but we all know that either way, New York Open, the market moves, right? 6:30 a.m. And as well, during Asia, a lot of people been catching moves with gold and also with some indices. Me and myself, I'm sticking strictly just into New York. No more Asia for me. It hasn't been going well for me. So for the last month and a half, what I decided to do is not even look at the market. I don't care who's catching moves. I don't care if there's uh plays or anything like that. I'm just gonna be disciplined and follow my trading plan. No more Asia for me. So if you and this is where you can back this and see, right? Where is it that you've been getting stop loss the most, right? Or making the most mistakes? This is why journaling is important. And then from there, make a decision, right? Write down what you need to fix. And that's what I did. That's what I did. I kept on getting profits during New York, and then during Asia, I would blow it. So, I decided to stop doing that. And I'm just focusing now on New York market. Okay, cool. So, what I'm going to go ahead and do for everyone in here is basically do like a quick market overview on the way I trade, what I see. For example, here with gold, if I look at the 4 hour time frame, this is something that Junior there talked about last week. Uh, that the market was kind of like accumulating, right? All of this accumulation in the 4 hour. So we might start seeing some movement to the upside. If I go to the daily, right, it did come, and then we shifted the structure to the upside. It even cleared this high right here. So can it keep on going up from here? Yes. Ideally, the way I trade, me looking at the 4 hour, I wanted to get some plays down here. There's a lot of imbalance in here that never filled. I want to catch some buys down here, even here. I'm looking at the 4 hour time frame, right? This 4 hour order block, and then you have another one here, this candlestick right here. But when I drop to smaller time frames in the 2 hour, we do see that in here, this low right here that was created, okay, right here, it cleared this over here, this lows. And now it kind of wants to start getting into the momentum on going higher, okay? So when I drop even to the 1 hour and 30 minutes, I see this, right? Like I said, this is the way to trade. Very, very simple. I do see that the market was creating equal lows in here, if you guys see, right? This is consolidation, okay? And then we created a new high, but then dropped lower, cleared everyone out, all these buyers, early buyers, and then all of a sudden we decided to keep on going up and created a new high. The only thing about this new high, right, is that it didn't really stay here for more, for more time. This was my ideal trade. Let the market stay a little bit longer here. Not just coming, create a new high, and then right away dropping. For me now, this buy, like I still like the buy, I'm not gonna lie, I do like it. But I might go lower on the risk because of that reason, right? If I grab a fit from this swing low to the swing high, right? The area of interest that I like to trade the most is going to be anywhere between the 78 and 88.60. Now, I don't really trade gold, but I know a lot of you guys focus on whole numbers, psychology numbers, right? Maybe the 4375, for example. That lands in between my both fib levels, and also there's an imbalancing here. So look, I'm gonna delete this just to make it more clean and you guys can understand me. Looking at the 15 from here, the sell-up started. This is why I'm getting this whole zone into my buying area potential, right? And then this right here, I know this will be my order block. This last candle, right? Last selling candle before the rally of buying candles to create a new high. I know that is my order block. Let me delete this as well. And as well, I do see the imbalance that I was telling you guys is right here. Is from here to here. This is an imbalance, right? All of this. And it lands right where the order block starts. Also on the 4,375, right? And also it was like a previous area where the market reacts a lot. If you see this, right? So the market can come and then can go for a buy. Now, I'm trading right now funded accounts. And like I said, I don't really trade during this time, and I'm not gonna trade. I'm gonna follow my rules, right? But what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put an alarm, and I just want to see, right? It doesn't, and this is key for maybe you have a rule that you set for yourself, and you're like, you know what, I'm not gonna trade during London. But that doesn't mean you cannot go ahead and mark up, right? You can go ahead and mark up and see if it plays out, and then practice with the demo account during that market, right? Till you get more efficient and everything, and that's when you can probably trade a live account or a funded account. But I like this. I'm gonna just put an alarm in here, and I just want to see what can happen. Okay, because I feel like this can play out soon, or even during London. But like I told you guys earlier, this will be more of like maybe half a risk because I wanted the market to stay here longer. If it does start to consolidate in here like this, then yeah, I do like to buy even more. But if the market just for the during this call, for example, the market just tends to just drop lower, now for me it's kind of like an iffy buy. But I hope make that makes sense. I see Samuel saying that he's looking around the same zone. Perfect. Awesome, bro. So there you go. But can we also see gold drop lower? For sure. I mean, there's more imbalance down here, right? That can get filled. We'll see. We'll see what's going to happen. Now, I like trading the Dow, SPX, and NAS 100. The Dow is US 30, SPX is ES with futures, and then you have NAS, right? And if I go to the 4 hour time frame, NAS looks the most bullish. If you guys see since July 29th, the market has just been on an uptrending. And if I go to SPX, same thing. But if I go to Dow, Dow did go up, but then look what's been happening lately. How we created a new high from here. We haven't. I think this is an all-time high since August 5th. SPX, it did create a new high on Thursday. The all-time high with SPX is all the way up here, so we're still really far away from from NAS 100. SPX did clear the new high, so it is bullish. But this is my thing. Dow is really like moving the opposite as for now. So does it make any sense buying right now Dow? No, it doesn't. Right? Why we haven't created a new high. So if I go to the 1 hour, I see this right here. I see a potential buy in here that I'm waiting for. And same thing, if I go to the 30-minute, you guys are going to see this. All right, here it is. We have equal lows in here. The market decides to go down, and then all of a sudden, we created a new high and never came into this zone. And we also have a similar setup down here, more imbalanced. So these are my zones for Dow. I think this is going to get cleared, right, to the downside. And it can just be like kind of like a grab of liquidity and then keep on going higher during New York, maybe, and then drop lower into the zones. So now I'm just for me, this is a waiting game when it comes to the indices for SPX. I don't really see nothing too clear. I feel like maybe into this wick right here, something can happen, right? But not really. And NAS. Nas, I'm chilling. I'm gonna wait for New York and see what's gonna happen with all of this. Okay, I'm gonna mark up dollar peso. Guys, we're dropping lower into the area I'm looking for buys. On Friday, when was it? Was it Friday? I think on Friday, right? We did get below 17 pesos a dollar. I am waiting lower though, a little bit lower, which is the weekly order block. Look, hey, I need to even fix this right here. This is my weekly order block right there that I'm waiting for. I'm gonna drop it lower around there. 60.90. 16 pesos with 90 cents. That is my entry for dollar peso, and I'm gonna put my stop loss right below this low right here. But I'm looking at this for potential buys and swing buys when it comes to dollar peso. I know I know Cheesecake did a comment inside of the Discord, right? Oh damn, that's gonna take years to hit your take profit or your stop loss. I'm like, maybe. Who knows, right? Because if I see this movement from like here all the way up here, this took 273 days, right? From like 17 all the way to 21. A whole year, hey, this can be a nice swing play that we can enter and see if these hold it. And this can give you a 1 to 10. Right? Like entering the trade and logging off and just having alarms in your trading view just to see. Because since we're in the weekly time frame, we have to be okay with that. If the market comes, right, reacts a little bit and then just the market stays here for maybe 2 weeks before it decides to keep on going up. It's a weekly time frame. So if you're a swing trader, I feel like this can be something that can be for you. If you are a scalper, this might not be for you, but hey, it doesn't hurt. Trying it out. But I hope that makes sense with dollar peso. I'm gonna do the majors real quick and see what's good over here. USD And if you have any questions, please let me know, or go ahead and tag me inside the chats as well. Or if you have any markup. When going through this, right, forex pair, especially the major pairs, which is a dollar pairs, what I do is the 4 hour, 2 hour, 1 hour time frame. I feel like those are the times that have worked best for me. And if you're someone that is completely brand new, I will highly suggest you starting marking up NZD USD and AUD USD. Why those two? They just respect the most. Structure is nice. They are slower pairs, but I know for a fact they will help you a lot. They will help you a lot really understand market structure and the way it moves. So I will suggest you that for sure. USD CAD dropping. So I'm guessing right now dollar is dropping too. So if dollar's dropping, guys, right? If DXY, this is the dollar, right? DXY equals a dollar. DXY equals USD. So if DXY is dropping, that's what I'm gonna do. Bless you. So if dollar is dropping, then pairs pairs that start with USD are gonna also drop. Why? Because it means dollar, since dollar is the first currency, okay? And let me give you an example. For example, over here, USD CAD, USD CHF, USD JPY. Right? If dollar is dropping, these pairs are going to be dropping. Now, same thing, right? If those pairs are I mean, if the dollar is still dropping, then pairs that are going to be going up are the ones that start with anything else and it finishes with USD. For example, AUD USD, NZD USD, EUR USD, GBP USD. Drop a 7 in the chat if this makes sense, if this helps you. So if dollar dropping, right, these pairs are going to be dropping. And these ones are going to be going up for the most part. What's good, Jason? Now, let's go ahead and do this again. Okay. Okay, what if is the opposite? What if dollar starts going up, then it's going to be like this. Do you guys see this? There you go. I just give you guys. I've done this before, but I didn't do it like this. I think this is much better. So you can go ahead and screenshot. And something that can correlate with this as well, sometimes there's gold and indices, right? It's the same thing. Gold is XAU USD. You guys see that? So if dollar dropping right now, right? Maybe gold should be going up a little bit. Like I said, it's not always the scenario. It's mostly on the major pairs. But I know some people that they use this correlation where the dollar is going with gold. But let's go ahead and let's go ahead and do this. Like right now, as we speak, on the 5 minute, gold is, I mean, dollar's kind of dropping. So if that is, maybe gold is going a little bit higher. Let's see. It is a little bit higher, you see, as for now. But like I said, mostly it's going to be with the Forex pairs. With this right here. What's up, Choco? Have my dog over here. ¿Qué pasó, güey? Okay, so go ahead and you can screenshot this. I like gold buy soon. Drop your markup, bro. I'm waiting for gold. We probably just got here. Probably around here. This is the 15 minute. Anywhere in here, even the order block in the 15 minute, but I just put this in the balance. I don't trade it this time, right? But like I would like to see gold do this before taking the buys. Okay. But does anyone have any questions? Or everyone good? Talk to me. And you want to give a huge shout out to the boy Johnny. He did pass a funded account, right? On what was it? Let me see. I think it was Thursday. I think, right? Or the boy Johnny. The 14th. When was that? Yesterday 15. Yeah, Thursday. Right, so he did pass his funded account. So shout out to you, bro. Now let's go ahead and keep the consistency, be disciplined, and let's go ahead and get a payout. This was his first, and let me go ahead and share the screen so you guys see it. All right, let me see. See right here. Here it is. Paris, my first passer. I'd like to thank everyone. Let's go, bro. Hell yeah. Jason looking biased as well. So does that mean like we all getting stop loss or what? I'm just playing. Awesome, guys. Well, if no one has any questions, right, then what we're gonna go ahead and do is, you know, finish this early. But before that, for everyone, right, that has been going through the members portal here at the university, remember the faster you get this done, right? Your 90-day right here, the freshman orientation, the graduation fair in Powerhouse University. The faster you do this, the sooner you're gonna get into the faster into the Discord, right? On the Discord, you guys know that the most advanced students are going to be there. It is more active than Telegram, so I highly suggest you, doing your homework. We created a system for a reason. We didn't want you guys to be lost in just so many courses and stuff like that. Follow this through. This works 100%, and trust me, guys, you're gonna see the results. The results will come. Just stay consistent, ask questions, and let's get it going. But with that being said, fam, I hope all of you guys have an amazing and great rest of your Sunday, and let's have a great week. I'll see you guys next time. Be active inside the chats,